Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Namtran from namtranphoto.com, and I'm here on behalf of Japan Camera Hunter to show you how you can save some money and develop your own black and white film. It's a relatively easy process, it's fun, and it brings you a little closer to those shots that you spent so much time and effort making. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get this film loaded onto your reel. So, the first thing that you'll need is a developing tank. I use the Patterson developing tanks only because they come with these plastic reels. They're a little easier to load your film onto compared to the metal ones. Other than that, it's also expandable. You can fit one roll of 120 as well as a 35. In this one developing tank, you can fit one roll of 120 or two rolls of 35. You'll need a pair of good scissors also. You'll need your roll of film, obviously. And then you'll need a changing bag. A changing bag is important because you can't have your film exposed to light before it gets exposed to the chemicals. So you'll need to load your film onto the reel and put it into the tank inside the changing bag. That means you'll be doing it blind and you won't be able to see what you're doing. So you'll want to practice putting the roll of film onto a reel with a test or a junk roll of film. And that's pretty much all you need. Let's get this roll onto the reel. Alright, so we're ready to get this reel loaded. Since this is a demonstration, I put the changing bag aside. But in the real thing, you're going to have all these items inside the bag. So the first thing you will want to do is cut the leader off the film. This is so that it makes it a lot easier to load onto the reel. So you're just going to cut straight across and then put that aside. Another thing is that on your reel, at least the plastic ones, you'll see that there's two kind of like nubbins, and there's two sets of them. There's one smaller one and there's one larger one. You want to find the larger one and really get it into muscle memory to feel what that actually feels like. You don't want to mistake that for the smaller ones because it won't work. So you want to find the two larger nubbins and then you want to line them up. You don't want them to be diagonal from each other, you just want them to be straight across. And then you're going to take your film and then you're going to start by feeding it into the two larger nubbins. There's a little slot there. So you just feed it in, and then with these, it's kind of a ratcheting action. So you just go back and forth, and as you're ratcheting, you want to kind of just give it some slack, and you just keep doing that until you reach the end of the roll. This isn't black and white film, this is actually some old slide film that I got from somebody. I don't use slide film, so it's better than sacrificing a roll of black and white that I actually will use. So we've reached the end of the roll. You're going to take your scissors, you're going to cut straight across, and then what I usually do is I keep ratcheting until the end is right at the nubbins, and once there I'm done. You're going to put your spindle through the reel, and then you're going to put both items into the tank. Once they're in the tank, close up the tank, and then make sure it's sealed tightly. In these Patterson tanks, there's a click. And once it clicks, that means that it's all light sealed, there's no light that could possibly expose your film, and you're ready for the chemicals. And at this time, you can take it out of the changing bag without damaging anything. Well, I hope that was helpful for any of you looking to develop your own black and white film. In this video, I only showed how to put the film onto the reel, But if you want to see the chemicals go into the developing tank, I'll include a video of a small time lapse of me developing film. It's relatively easy, the chemical part, because once you get through the first part, everything else is just more of the same. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at nom@nomtranphoto.com, and good luck and have fun. Peace.